Hi, I'm Donna from donnaonthebeach.com and welcome to this week's video, which is all about setting your goals for 2013. Now, before I start, if you haven't watched last week's video, which is about reviewing and celebrating 2012, please go and watch that. It's so important to give yourself the time and space to acknowledge what you have achieved this year. Even if you think it's nothing, there will be some things that you have achieved, and it's so important to give yourself that time. So please go and do that first. Okay, so goal setting. So with the new year coming, lots of us are thinking about what we want to achieve in 2013 and setting some goals. Now that might come in the form of New Year's resolutions. It might come in the form of a list of goals that you want to achieve in 2013. And what I want to do is give you probably an alternative kind of way of setting your goals. You may have heard of things like SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely, or timed, or whatever it is. I personally detest that model. It presupposes that everyone is the same, and for me, my goals tend to be a bit more exciting and interesting and fun, and they're not necessarily specific, but there's a specific energy to them, so they don't really fit with that model. And for me, what it actually does to goals is it makes them small and puts them in a box and makes them really boring and less likely for me to achieve them. So if SMART goals work for you, great, go for it, keep with your SMART goals, go ahead. If they don't, try something a little different. I like smile goals. Goals that make you smile, that have a bit of magic about them, that are inspiring, that you have lots of enthusiasm for, and that you have energy for. Smile goals, not SMART. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a couple of questions to help you to come up with some more smiley than smarty goals. I'm going to be honest, they're going to be much more smiley than smarty, but they'll be a lot more fun as well. So let's just take a moment to look at New Year's resolutions. Again, usually don't work. They're usually based on, after a month of partying and spending money and putting weight on and drinking too much and smoking too much and doing lots of things that are really bad for us, we come to January the 1st and we go, right, I'm going to give up everything that I've enjoyed that is bad for me, and I'm going to be, a Trappist monk for the rest of my life. And it just doesn't work. Setting those goals out of self-loathing doesn't work for a start. And also there's a lot of shoulds in there, and that's never a good thing in a goal. You want something that's coming from in here, that's going to inspire you and make you feel great about your life. That's what you want in a goal, not I should give up smoking, I should pay off my credit card, I should stop eating chocolate, when you know full well you're not going to do any of those things. And the irony for me is that the year I didn't set a New Year's resolution to give up smoking was the year I did give up smoking. So for me, they really don't work. Again, if you've found that you've set New Year's resolutions and they've worked for you, good for you, keep doing what works. But if you haven't found that, try this. Okay, here's your first question. What would you love to do in 2013? That's it. What would you love to do in 2013? What would be just great? What do you think? Oh, it'd be wonderful if I could do that. Now that is a smile goal. It makes you smile. It's a bit of magic. It's inspiring. You've got lots of enthusiasm and energy. Brilliant. What would you love to do in 2013? And the second question is, how will you get the best from yourself in 2013? And I've got a tip for you. It's not by being really critical of yourself, being nasty to yourself, being mean to yourself, calling yourself lazy. It's none of those things. When you get the best from yourself is when you're good to yourself, when you take great care of yourself, when you enjoy your life, when you have lots of energy. These three things are the basis of my coaching program. If you come and have a look on my YouTube page, have a look on my Facebook page, have a look on my website, you will see I am always going on about these things, because that's how you get the best from yourself. Athletes know this thing. They know that if they take really good care of their body and they take care of their energy, they will get more from themselves and they will be able to do the best that they can. And if you add joy into that mix as well, seriously, that's how you get the best from yourself. But that was my whispered tip. Sorry, get a little bit on my soapbox about that. So how will you get the best from yourself in 2013? And that question can actually be rephrased as, how will you give the best to yourself in 2013 that you can? And that doesn't necessarily mean becoming ridiculously wealthy and pampering yourself with £200 face creams. It can be within the budget that you have, how will you best take care of yourself? And it doesn't have to cost any money, by the way. Just saying, if you haven't got it already, come over to my website, sign up for the newsletter and get the free ebook, which is the first step to a joyful life. And this will help you figure out how you will get the best from yourself and how you will treat yourself the best in 2013. So both of those questions have more than one answer. The first one, what would you love to do in 2013? Keep answering it until everything you'd love to do in 2013, from the teeny tiny little things like spending more time playing with my kids, or spending more time with a friend, or, so that's not too tiny, but from teeny tiny things to massive things that you'd love to do, places you'd love to go, people you want to spend time with, things that you want to do, things that you want to achieve. Everything. What would you love to do? So that's it. That's your homework for this week and for the festive period. Keep adding to your list, and when 2013 comes around, you can still keep adding to your list. You don't have to stop thinking about what you'd love to do in 2013 on the 31st of December 2012. You can keep thinking about it all throughout 2013. What would you love to do? In fact, it's going to be my question of the day for 2013. Every day I'm going to ask myself, what would I love to do today? So I'm really looking forward to that experiment. I'll let you know how that goes. So I wish you a very, very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope to see you watching these videos again next year. As ever, if there's anyone you know who you think should really see this video to help them set their goals for 2013, please share it. Put it on your Facebook page, tweet it, email it to your friends, share it with everyone you know, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Take care.